You have probably said this before. I think for myself, I trust my judgment. I know who I am. But what if I told you those very thoughts may not be yours? What if, without your knowledge, invisible systems are guiding your decisions, your values, even the way you love or vote? Sounds like a dystopian movie, right? But I am not here to entertain paranoia. I am here to show you what's real and what's happening right now. Today, we are going deep into the hidden mechanics behind AI's psychological trap, one that subtly revives your brain, your habits, and ultimately your identity. And most terrifying of all, you probably gave it permission. Let's begin. Moving with first one, the illusion of independent thought. Here's the first red flag. We have been taught that free will is sacred, that your mind is private territory. But in the digital era, that belief is mostly a comforting illusion. Every day, we are bombarded with content that claims to be random, curated, or relevant to us. But behind that content is a predictive system, a machine that knows how to feed you exactly what keeps you hooked. Think about your last five purchases. Did you really choose them? Or were they the result of subtle repetition, algorithmic positioning, and subconscious exposure over time? Behavioral economists like Richard Thaler coined this idea of choice architecture. The way decisions are influenced by presentation. AI has taken that theory and turned it into weaponized design. In a study by Stanford University, researchers found that micro targeted content can sway opinions with just two exposures. Two, that's how fragile free will becomes in the presence of well trained algorithms. And you will never know it's happening because the illusion of choice is incredibly selective. Moving with next one, the rise of behavioral AI. Let's go deeper. The new AI isn't just about automation, it's about behavior prediction. It doesn't just guess what you like, it actively nudges you toward predictable patterns. This system is called psychographic profiling. It maps your personality traits, your fears, your dopamine triggers, and builds a digital mirror of your mind. And you might think, well, I am not on TikTok. I don't post on Instagram. Doesn't matter. Every time you pause on a video, hover over a headline, or rewatch a clip, that data is fed into a model. Big tech doesn't need your selfies to know your secrets. It just needs your behavior. Companies like Meta and ByteDance use deep reinforcement learning to train AI to maximize your emotional engagement. This study, like of scroll velocity, repeat viewing, facial reactions via front cameras, even ambient sound patterns in your environment. And the goal, not to serve you better content, but to shape a version of you that's more predictable. Predictability is equal to profitability. Moving with next one, the dopamine dilemma. Let's talk chemistry. Your brain operates on a dopamine. It's the molecule of motivation, anticipation, craving. And guess what? AI systems are optimized for triggering that dopamine hit over and over again. The algorithm doesn't care if you are happy. It only cares if you are engaged. So it feeds you content that triggers micro rewards, outraged validation, surprise, fear, lust. This creates what's called a variable reward schedule, the same trick used in slot machines. Psychologists like B.F. Skinner demonstrated that unpredictable rewards are the most addictive. Now apply that to your phone. You never know what post is next. That randomness is a psychological trap. Your brain keeps checking, swiping, watching, hoping for that next hit. And with AI, it's not random, it's engineered. Your attention span is being hijacked chemically, not just intellectually. Moving with next one, echo chambers and manufactured reality. Here's where it gets darker. As AI curates your feed, it isolates you. It feeds you what you already believe, what you already like, what you already fear. This is called a filter bubble, coined by Ali Preza. But AI has evolved into a cognitive prison. Different people see different versions of the world. Some see a reality shaped by a fear, others by vanity, some by conspiracy, some by hope. And each group becomes more convinced they are right because AI shows them more of the same again and again and again. You stop questioning, you stop exploring, you stop evolving. And this isn't just social media. News, finance, trading apps, even productivity tools are slowly being guided by AI personalization. Reality becomes algorithmically manufactured. Moving with next one, the illusion of consent. Now let's address the common defense. But I gave permission. Did you? You clicked accept all on a 30-page privacy policy you didn't read. You gave access to your contacts, microphone, camera in exchange for a free ad. That's not informed consent. That's engineered surrender. The legal system is behind. Even the GDPR and CCPA offer basic protections, but they don't account for behavior manipulation. There is no checkbox that says, I agree to have my perception of reality subtly altered. Yet that's exactly what's happening, and here is the kicker for you. You cannot opt out of a system that's designed to be invisible. This isn't about conspiracy. This is about complexity and complacency. Moving with next one, reclaiming cognitive sovereignty. So what can we do? First, awareness. That's what this video is. A wake-up call. You are not paranoid. You are being programmed. Second, diversify your inputs. Seek opposing viewpoints. Read offline. Engage in slow thinking. Break the algorithmic loop. Third, use AI. Don't let AI use you. If you are a creator, entrepreneur, or a professional, build tools that empower thought, not manipulate it. And fourth, demand ethical standards. Push for algorithmic transparency. Support policies that protect mental autonomy. Cognitive sovereignty is your right, but in the age of AI, you will have to fight for it. The system isn't designed to let you think freely, but you still can. If this video opened your eyes, share it. Because the biggest threat to free will isn't force, it's subtlety. AI doesn't take your thoughts, it reshapes the ones you already have. Subscribe for more insights at the intersection of psychology, technology, and human freedom. And remember, you don't have to think like everyone else, you just have to think.